What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be updating my Dell XPS 8900 with MSI Radeon RX480 graphics card and EVGA Supernova 750 G2 power supply. Okay, so I'm going to start off by removing the side cover. You can see what we have to work with inside. We've got the video card right here, which we're going to be removing, and then we got the power supply up here. We're going to be replacing, I think right now it's a 450 watt power supply, and we're going to be installing a 750 watt. Alright, so now we're going to be going and removing the video card and the power supply. So first off, what we're going to want to do is remove the side screw right here. And once we get that off, we're going to remove this cover by sliding it upwards, kind of like that. Came off pretty roughly. We can go ahead and remove this plate here, since our video card does take up 2 bays. And then we'll remove this video card here. You're going to want to pull back this tab and then lift up on the video card. Let's take this right off. Place it to the side. It's actually a pretty decent video card. I believe it has 2 or 4 gigs of video memory on it already. Now let's remove the power supply itself. We'll go and disconnect all the cables running to each of the components. Disk drive back there, the hard drive it came with, the hard drive, the SSD down there, and then we've got the main connector to the motherboard. I had to go ahead and use 2 hands on that. Next, we'll go and we'll remove the 4 screws holding up the power supply. We'll soon find out. Alright, all the screws are out. So you can see down here there is a clip. We'll just press down, and then should be able to slide it out. So I can go ahead and remove that guy. And there it is. Now we can go and we can unbox our components and we can start the installation process. See what type of stuff this guy comes with. Got him on Newegg for about $279. I didn't think it was that bad of a price. Other people said they got it for cheaper, but really want to try this guy out. Alright, so go. There's the graphics card itself. Man, that's a beast. Here's the card taken out of the box, out of the wrapping. Pretty decent sized card. You got some, you know, heat pipes and everything there. Back looks pretty fancy. And there's the front. It has 2 display ports, 2 HDMI ports, then a DVI port there. Sure, I'll be pleased with this card. Apparently all these are LEDs going up here and up here. So I guess we'll have a light show within our computer, which you can't really see with the XPS since it's all enclosed in a black case. Alright, so for easier installation, I'm going to go ahead and remove the SATA cables. Should remove pretty easily. And then, just for the heck of it, I'm going to remove this guy. He goes to the USB ports in the front of the computer, right down there. And then we're going to go and get this beast in there. Compare this guy to the size of the computer itself. It's going to be sitting in there quite far back. So let's see how to get it in there. Right, so I had to slip it in there pretty delicately. Try to line up these pin connectors here. There we go. I think they're lined up. I'll just press it in. There it is. Perfect. I should line it down there. Good. Alright, that is a beast. He did fit. So I've connected the SATA cables back up. I actually had to replace one of them because it was too short. The only thing that concerns me right now is this power connector back there. There's not much clearance between the casing and the connector, so I am going to have to try to maneuver and try to get that in there. But the reason why I wanted to install the graphics card first was just to make sure it fit. Now we know that fits. Hopefully the power supply we can slip in there and everything will be good to go. So let's begin unboxing the power supply. Open it up. Well, it's got a pretty nice case and everything for extra cables. All the cables are here on the side. Looks pretty organized. I got the power supply over here. Very impressed with this presentation. Documentation there. Power supply is all wrapped up. And a Velcro case. So there it is. Very, very nice power supply. Really impressed with this purchase. And it's just got an assortment of cables, which is very nice. So there's the power supply unit inside the computer. It's pretty difficult to actually go and install. I had to move some of these cables out of the cable ties built into the case. And this guy down here is kind of a little bent and everything. It's just the power supply is so big and it sits back so far. It's just what we're going to have to live with. And we've gone and we screwed it down and everything, but it was extremely difficult. Thought I was going to have to take off the front of the case in order to take off the top piece here, just to remove some of these, you know, like the USB and everything, and the headphone jack and everything, just to get some clearance. But ended up not having to be the case. I was able to push the wires back a little bit and slip this guy right in. This is the final build after adding in the video card and power supply. I've gone ahead and added all the wiring to wire the power supply throughout to all the different components. I've also put all the wires up to the top right of the computer to help try and put a little bit more airflow into the case. Additionally, I've added 16 gigs of RAM and 2 additional hard drives back there in a RAID configuration. That'll give me a few extra terabytes of storage. So anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching.